Here's the question I want to ask if you give me just a minute. What is it that you want to build this year? Or what is it that you see your life contributing to over the next 365 days? What's the future of the church in Mesa? What's the future of Missio Dei communities? What is it that you see you giving your time, your energy, your money towards in order to see accomplished during this year? And I know this is exciting stuff. This is the stuff that we dream up and we long to do, is creating and forming something new and exciting. And that lasts for about a month. But if this is not driven by doctrine or driven by belief or driven by the heralding of good news that's changing us, it will quickly fade and not actually be accomplished. And so while you ask the question, what do I want to be a part of building? What I want you to also ask is, why do you want to build it? And that question is really important. Because if the reason is that I feel more accomplished if I'm doing things, that won't last very long. If the answer is that this is the community that I want to get kudos from, like I want the pats on the back, I want the encouragement, and I want the excitement that comes to be around a community that is doing something, those are pretty good things, but they will not be enough to hold you over. They're like drinking a shot of Red Bull and hoping that will hold you for a marathon. It'll be a good little energy spike, but it will not sustain you. If, however, you pray the prayer, your kingdom come, your will be done, and what's driving you is this desire to see the kingdom of God more experienced, better enjoyed, flourishing within your family or your neighborhood or your job or your vocation or your life, then if that's what you're pressing in towards, that will sustain you. That good news that Jesus lived a perfect life, died a death in our place, rose again offering new life, sent the Spirit out, and is doing something brand new in the world today. If that's what's driving you, you may find your heart being sustained and nourished and held together. You may find yourself able to rest in the moments when rest is called for instead of being driven by anxious activity. You may find yourself being able to labor with all the energy that God gives you in the moments when God gives you that energy. You may find your dreams being re-inspired for what could happen in your neighborhood, what could happen in your home, what could happen in your city. Because the Spirit wants to breathe life, breathe dreams, breathe hope, breathe peace, breathe joy in you and through you. So let me ask again, what is it that you want to be a part of building? There is space and there is a place in this community for many things to take place. But we don't want them to be driven by anxious activity or desire to succeed and accomplish. We want them to be driven by that desire to be with Jesus and be doing the sort of things that Jesus is doing. And if that's what drives you, come find your place in this people. Come find your place in this tribe. Come find your place in this community. We would love to have you be a part of it. And so if you're married, talk to your spouse. Ask them, what do we want to be a part of building? If you have a family, ask your family. If you're in an MC, ask your MC. Don't just let things happen to you, but maybe even be a little bit more intentional to ask, what is it that we're trying to accomplish? And how does that fit together with the rest of this church? And how do we as a faith family want to see something established here that can stand the test of time as long as Jesus gives us? So that's the invitation. Ask the question, wait for the answer, and let us run the race with endurance that is set out for us. Love you guys. That's my question for tonight.